Hey y'all, it's your girl Tasharia, and I am starting off Saturday, September 20th with my 45-minute workout. I'll put my progress pic right there. It's done. And I'm starting on my 45 minutes on this elliptical. And then I think 11 something, my little one has a game, and my son has band camp. So we had a busy day. And I'm check back in with y'all later. Hey y'all, I'm just finishing up this workout. Yeah, baby. It's slow motion, but we have to, guess what? 46 minutes and 55 seconds. Boom. All right, the water garden has been watered. My child did it, so yeah, so you know. It is what it is. But yeah, I'm gonna check back in with y'all in a bit. All right, this is my first meal of the day. I was gonna put some black beans in here to add a little more protein. I think I'm gonna do that. Hey y'all, it is 8:12 and I am hula hooping. Yeah, you gonna say you gonna hula hoop for 45 minutes? Yep, sure is. Sure is. So I'm setting my timer now. And here we go. What we do today? Daniel had a game. Then my son had band camp. So Tasha took him to band camp. I took DJ to his game. And wait a minute, this thing looks horrible. Still look horrible. Anyway. And then so after band camp, LJ went to his game. And whew, I did this right after eating. It is a lot on my stomach. But anyway, that's probably good. I just didn't feel like doing elliptical again. But so we went to, after Daniel game, we went to my oldest son game. Then came home, ran a couple of errands, came back, went over to my mama's house. My sister is here. They're having a party for my cousins, everybody's birthday. My cousin, shout out to my cousin Justice, it's her birthday today. Turned 31. And I remember I was there when she was born. Yeah, I keep saying that. That's crazy. But I wasn't in the room, but I was walking around the hospital with her mama and everything. And it was fine. I'm not going because I'm not drinking and I'm not eating anything. So I just be sitting around there just looking. And that's okay. But I just rather get some rest. And surprisingly, my mama's going. She hadn't been to an event in a long time. But anyway, that's where Tashi is, and the boys are now with my oldest son's dad. They don't have school on Monday, and I still have to go to work. I thought I took off all the student holidays, so I'm going to have to verify that now. So, anyway, that's all I have going on right now. I'll check back in with y'all. I still have, I think, 2 bottles of water to drink. And I have to read my book. And then I'll take a shower and go to bed. So, let's get this 45 done. I will see y'all in the next clip. Woo. Yeah. This is for real hard to do for a whole 45 minutes. I have 18 minutes remaining. Yeah, I see I came up out of that hair wrap. Sweating like a son of a gun. Woo! This ain't no joke. But hopefully it'll help with this belly fat. Shout out to Boss Lady Denise. She got her, what's the name? I said, I'm gonna get bust out my hula hoop. So I had done it in a while because I've been doing the elliptical so I can read the chat. Oh, this would be my freestyle, one of my Freestyle Fridays go-tos. Oh. So, been going for almost 30 minutes. I've gone 30 minutes or longer before on a live stream. I'm out of shape. But I've been watching this doctor on YouTube talking about, you know, how to keep, like reset your body so you can keep the weight off. Get rid of, manage the PCOS and different things. So, whew, I'm gonna try to stay afloat. I've been turning and going just our mouse over here trying to eat my beans. Damn mouse. Yeah. So, all right, I'll check back in. Okay, yeah. It is. I don't even know what time it is, but I have 2 minutes remaining. So I'm just checking in. Whew. You think hula hooping ain't no workout? Try it for 45 minutes and see what it do. Mm, 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 mm. Uh, uh, uh. So, yeah. Let's see, bring these last 2 minutes in. I've been trying to adjust my mentality, my thinking. Like, I was so upset with the doctor, but guess what? I'm the one walked out without her doing the physical exam. So I have to take accountability for that. But at that point, I was just like, is she on something? It literally felt like she was literally like on something, for real. But like I said, you can't be mad at somebody else. Whenever you point the fingers, they're pointing back at you. So I like to take time to reflect. And so I don't get in the same rut of making the same mistakes over and over and over again. I bet I won't walk out the office again. I'll go back in 3 months. Maybe I actually get a physical. Because I've been looking at some videos. I just feel like my glands are swollen. But I'm paranoid. I'm telling you, I'm paranoid. I'll be like, what is it called? What is it called? Hypochondriac? My old doctor be like, now stay off of Google. I may go to her now. Or just get somebody completely different. I don't know. But I'm definitely going to be changing after this year. For sure. Whew. So, 14 seconds remaining. Alright, I'm going to catch y'all in the next clip. This is it. Whew. That's it. Oh, I thought this would help loosen my hips, kind of bring the air out of my gut. But baby, this hip is hurting. Alright. Okay, hey y'all. I just finished reading my 10 pages of this book, Don't Believe Everything You Think. And so I'm kind of finally getting exactly what he's saying. I don't like how it's written, but I'm not going to critique this person's work like that. But I understand. I'm understanding. So he said that the natural state of being is love, peace, joy. Yeah, joy, love, and peace. So whenever we're stressed out, have anxiety, or any type of negative emotion, it goes against our natural state of being. So we are engulfed in thinking. So in order to go back to our natural state of being, we just have to stop thinking. How do you do that? We haven't talked about that yet. But so I just want to read a little reflection. When you are experiencing a lot of frustration, wait a minute, I want to read more than this. Oh, I like this analogy. He says, my mentor taught me an analogy that helped crystallize this concept. Imagine your mind as a speedometer, like in a car, but instead of miles per hour, it is thoughts per minute. The more thinking we have going on, the higher the thought-o-meter goes. And if we have enough thinking going on, it'll go into the red zone. This is when we feel incredibly stressed, burned out, frustrated, and angry. So that's why you try to make the difference between thinking and thoughts, having a thought. And so it says, because I was like, all right, anyway, it is not the content of our thinking that causes us stress, but that we are thinking, period. The amount of thinking we have going on is directly correlated to the magnitude of stress and negative emotions we are experiencing at any given moment. When we are experiencing a lot of frustration, stress, anxiety, and any negative emotions, know that it is because you're thinking. Anyway, the intensity of these emotions is directly correlated to how much thinking is going on. Therefore, if not what you're it's not what you're thinking about that is causing our suffering, but that we are thinking. To summarize, here we go. To summarize, we do not have to try to think positive to experience love, joy, bliss in any positive emotions. We want because it is our natural state to feel those emotions. The only times we don't naturally feel these emotions is when we begin to think about the thoughts we're having, thus blocking the direct connection to infinite intelligence, and we feel stress, anxiety, depressed, and fearful. It is not about the content of our thinking, but that we're thinking, which is the root cause of our suffering. The intensity of the negative emotions is directly correlated to the amount of thinking we have going on in the present. The less thinking we have, the more space we create for positive emotions in naturally surface. Ooh, Chad. Okay, I'm glad this is a little brief book because it is I don't know. I just prefer a different type of writing. Anyway, sorry about that. It is 10:02. I'm about to meditate, take a shower, meditate, and get ready to go to bed. So I hope that you enjoyed this vlog. I have this and a little bit more water to drink, but and some tea. And I had some tea. I made this tea that's supposed to help with like parasite cleaning out your system and everything. So we'll see. But I appreciate you joining. If you haven't already, please hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're not already. And turn that ring-a-ding-ding notification bell on so I can see you all in the next one. Peace. Drink the water.